Good evening, guys. Welcome back to my channel. So today's video is going to be sharing with you the fragrances that I did not include when I did my most recent updated perfume collection video. I had a lot of people who commented after that video and they were a little bit confused because they thought, if you're doing a perfume collection video, why are you not sharing all the perfumes you have? And I can understand why that would be confusing, but I'm going to share with you and explain with you in today's video why a lot of those perfumes were not included in my quote-unquote collection. And so yeah, we're just going to sit through. This is going to be a long video, you guys. There's a lot of them. There's probably like 35 or 40 perfumes I did not include in that video, and I'm going to share with you why they were not included. So if this is your first time on my channel, thank you so much for stopping by. My name is Alithia, and on this channel we do talk a lot about perfume. If that's something that you like, I would love if you would consider subscribing. Also, feel free to head on over and follow me on Instagram. And for those of you who are interested in activewear and fitness, I did create a second channel dedicated only to activewear try-on hauls and reviews. So activewear is something I really love. It's probably my second greatest hobby, or like my new hobby aside from perfumes. So if you're someone like me who also likes activewear, and if you want to see reviews, try-ons, and recommendations in that category, I would love if you would consider heading on over there and showing that channel some support. It is a brand new baby channel, and I forgot how difficult it is when you're first starting to grow your audience and to develop a community. And yeah, so it's still like very much a minute like baby channel. There's hardly any subscribers. I do have 2 videos up, and I am going to be uploading at least 1 video every week on that channel. So again, I would love if you would consider heading over there and checking that channel out as well if that's something that you're interested in. So without further ado, let's get started in today's video. Alright guys, so welcome back again. So this is going to be, again, a very random video. This is kind of a follow-up to a recent video I did, which was my personal perfume collection video, or like my updated perfume collection video. In that video, I shared what I consider to be, which is what you see here, which I know my closet is looking very full. It's looking a little bit cluttered, but this is what I consider to be like my quote-unquote personal perfume collection, or like my main perfume collection. So when I shared that, I got quite a bit of confused people commenting saying, you know, it's really confusing when you just share part of your collection when really your perfumes are actually way more than this, which yes, I probably have at least double, maybe triple this number of perfumes. Yeah, so the reason that I only keep a certain amount out, and the reason I only consider to be these ones to be my personal collection, is because I do have a ton of perfumes, you guys, and if I was to have all the perfumes I actually have sitting out on this shelf, number one, I think the shelves would break. Number two, I would be really overwhelmed. It does not inspire me in any way, shape, or form to look at a perfume shelf and see like 200 perfumes. Some people might like that. That does not inspire me at all. I get very overwhelmed very easily. I don't like to have an excess number. This is gonna sound extremely hypocritical because look at all the shoes. Look at all the handbags. Yeah, I was once a person who only had like 5 pairs of shoes and 2 handbags, but things have changed a little bit. But I still don't like to have, you know, hundreds of things sitting in front of me. Everything that I have, I use or wear, and that's how I want it to be. Same thing with my perfumes. I don't want all the perfumes I have sitting here when at least half of them I don't wear, or it gives me a headache, or there's something about it that I'm not loving. By the way, as I mentioned in my intro, I have been getting into activewear a lot more. I would say that's like my second hobby now. My first hobby was perfume. My second hobby is now like activewear. So I don't know if you guys are into that, but if you are, definitely head on over and check out that channel. I would love the support. But this is getting like I can't even push it in anymore. It's actually starting to infringe on the personal space of my perfumes. At some point I will have to do an activewear declutter, but I will post that on my other channel. If you guys want to see activewear hauls, try-on hauls, reviews, and declutters and collections and stuff, head on over to my other channel. I won't put that in this channel, but yeah, that's what's going on there. So it is getting excessive, but I will do a declutter eventually. I just still haven't even reviewed everything that's there. Yeah, so this is my quote-unquote personal collection. Again, I still do see myself one day going through this. I don't know when that day will come, but I do still see myself going through and finally just saying, Kate, today's the day. I am going to choose 15 perfumes, 20 perfumes, all the rest are going to be sold or given away. This is going to be my collection. It's so hard to imagine doing that because I love so many of these perfumes that are here in front of me. Like every single one on this top shelf, I love it, except with the exception of like a Zara Wanted Girl is really good, but sometimes it annoys me a little bit, but it is a good perfume, but I love all the rest of them. Every one on this shelf I love, except for this new one that I actually just got, this Tangier Vanille from Erin. It's really good, but I'll talk about this one in another video as to why I don't love it. Kind of regret purchasing this one. But my point is, most of these perfumes I love. I would have a very, very, very difficult time whittling them down to like my top 15 or 20. But that's kind of how it is. So I consider these to be like my personal collection. If at any point in time a perfume is no longer working for me, or it's giving me a headache, or I just don't wear it enough, or something, maybe there's a note in it that kind of bothers me, I will take that perfume and I will put it aside, and it then is no longer in like my personal collection. I don't know if this is making any sense. I know that it sometimes confuses people, but I have to say, I'm a human being. This is how I operate. I'm not here trying to sell anybody anything. I'm just sharing my hobby with you, and we all have a different way of doing our hobbies. And this is my way of organizing mine. So let's move on to the ones that did not make it into my collection video. There's 2 full boxes and a whole bunch on the floor. So like I said, you guys, you are not ready for this. Like if I would have included all of these in my collection video, it would have been ridiculously long. And some of these I'm either trying to sell or I don't want them anymore, so I don't consider them to be part of my collection. So I feel like that intro was a little bit rambly and a little bit long, but I'm just chatting with you guys as if I'm chatting with a friend. This is just like how my mind works and how I'm organizing things. So I'm going to go ahead and set all these perfumes out on the floor so we can see all of them, and I'm going to go through them one by one with you guys and tell you my exact thoughts on these perfumes. There's a couple in here that might shock people, that might make you think, I don't know, whatever. Like there's probably going to be a few in here that you won't be able to believe that I have them in this section. Like why aren't they with my normal section? But yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and just take them out now so that we can go through them. All right, guys, so I didn't count them, but there's a lot of perfume sitting here in front of me. And if you watch my channel kind of religiously, you will already know my thoughts on all of these perfumes. You probably could tell me in the comments exactly how I feel about them. I've talked about all of them at length at least once. Well, actually, I think there's 1 or 2 new ones in here that I haven't talked about. And I did try to take them all out of the boxes for you guys just so that I could actually like smell them along the way. I forgot to take this one out. Dolce & Gabbana, the only one intense. So yeah, so this is why I didn't include these all in my entire collection, because A, it would have been way too long. B, some of these I don't want, or I'm already like actively trying to sell them. Or C, there's something about them that either bothers me, or I don't wear it enough, or something like that. So this will be kind of fun for me too. It's a good way to go through and kind of do like a personal perfume inventory and wrap my head around the fact that I have all of these and I need to figure out what I'm doing with them. Some perfumes are gifted to me from companies, but you know, it doesn't mean that I wear everything. Or sometimes I used to love something, but I don't wear it anymore. Yeah, so get yourself a cup of coffee. This is going to be a bit of a long video. I'm going to try to make it as short and sweet as possible. But if you want to hear me go through and talk about all of these perfumes real quick and tell you my quick thoughts on them, then keep on watching. So why don't we just start at the front? So this is actually one I haven't talked about before. This is one that I ordered from, I think, Fragrance Net, because I couldn't find it anywhere else in stock. And this is Viva La Juicy Pink Couture. And I ordered this one because I actually really like the Viva La Juicy perfumes. As you guys know, Gold Couture is one of my favorite perfumes. It's my boyfriend's favorite perfume on me. And I wanted to try the Pink Couture. So actually pretty much as soon as I got it out of the box, I decided I didn't like it. My cat has come to grace us with her presence. So pretty much as soon as I got it out of the box, I realized I didn't like it. It smells cheap. It's not nearly as strong as I was hoping it would be. I think I've actually smelled this one in store and I liked it better in store than when I got it here. It smells pretty much the same as all the other Viva La Juicies, but I much prefer Gold Couture. So this one I'm not even going to like try wearing. I just know that I don't want it. But this one is definitely not staying. It's just sitting in here. I'll set it to the side. Okay, this here is Versace Crystal Noir, the Eau de Parfum. As you guys know, I have and love the Eau de Toilette. This one is like a little bit more peppery and it's a little bit deeper. You know, it's a beautiful perfume. It is really beautiful. I just kind of prefer the Eau de Toilette, but this is gorgeous. I also heard that they've reformulated this perfume, which is a real shame, but I don't think I want this one because I do much prefer the EDT. But my God, it's beautiful, you guys. Like, it's an absolutely stunning, stunning fragrance. Like, this is the problem when I go through and I actually talk about the perfumes that I'm not sure if I want. I start to talk myself into keeping ones that I formerly said I didn't want, and that's what's going to happen here. So, but yeah, this is stunning, you guys. Like, wow. Crystal Noir, EDP, and EDT, both really good. I think universally, most people prefer the EDT, but... okay, next we have Paris Hilton Can Can. Now this one I did in a haul, a cheapy perfume haul, and in that video I kind of went crazy for it, and I was like, oh my God, it's so good. Honestly, you guys, this is why first impressions are not necessarily a good thing, because after I actually wore this, the dry down of this smells terrible. On first spray, it's like a sweet floral, really nice, like takes me back, like it's a celebrity scent, it's a really old scent. It takes me back to like when I first smelled this in store. Really liked it. When it dries down on skin, it becomes like plasticky and synthetic and disgusting, and I don't like it. So I hope nobody ran out and bought that because of me. I'm sure somebody did because I really talked it up in that video, but that's why I don't like doing first impressions, because your first impressions don't always stay. This one here, this is Vanilla Woods from the 7 Virtues. This one I actually gifted to my daughter, and so as you can see, it's like it's a quarter used. It's really old. This is a delicious woody vanilla pear perfume, and I love it. I really love it. See, this is again the problem. I'm probably going to pull this out and put it back with my other collection. What happened with this one is my daughter gave it back to me because she decided she didn't want it anymore. It's so gorgeous and it lasts forever, you guys. It's such a delicious perfume. It's very sexy. You know, I'm actually going to pull it out of this pile. I kind of go back and forth with this one. It is a little bit like sauna vibes. Like, it's very woody. So if you don't like a strong woody component in your perfumes, like, this is not, I mean, obviously the name is Vanilla Woods, but it's not super, super vanilla. It's quite woody, and there is a pear note in there. It's sweet. It's like almost brown sugary. It's very, very good. I'm going to pull this one out. This wasn't the intention. This was not the intention of today's video. Okay. Selena Gomez Eau de Parfum. Again, this was in my cheapy video. I hate this perfume. This smells like, this is like pineapple and dark chocolate, I think, and like fruity. And I can actually, oh, I can smell it through the bottle. This is actually, I think, a fairly popular perfume. A lot of people like this, but it literally to me smells like chocolate grape soda in not a very good way. So I do not like this. I don't know what to do with it, honestly. The bottle was leaking when I got it. I don't think I can sell it. It didn't cost that much. So I'm really not sure what I'm going to do with this one. Kind of a weird bottle as well. This one here is from Matthew Maleg, and this is Very Cherry Rose. This was actually sent to me from Maleg Perfumes. And this is a beautiful, very, very beautiful, elegant, I think there's rose in here. And there's like some fruity notes, and I think there's like a chocolatey and patchouli accord in here. This is so pretty, you guys. If you like, oh, what is it? If you like Coco Mademoiselle and also Sophia by Sofia Vergara, this is kind of like that perfect mix between Sophia and Coco Mademoiselle. It's along the same lines as Olivier Belle, sort of, but different, better, I think, more unique, more special. Absolutely stunning, stunning perfume. The reason I don't wear it is because I think the patchouli might be a little bit too strong for me. There's something in here that's very, very strong to me. It's a very long-lasting perfume, and it's a very strong perfume. So, like I said, I'm going to try to keep this short. This already isn't short, but so yeah, that's why I don't wear this one. It's stunning though, you guys. Like, the thing that you have to remember about perfume is it's all subjective. Just because I say I like something or don't like something doesn't mean that you should like it or shouldn't like it or should get it or not. Like, this is all just perspective, right? So that's that one. The next one we have is Burberry Brit Rhythm. This is a lavender perfume, and I really like lavender perfumes. This was my signature scent like 10 years ago. It's so good. It's still so good, and so like, it's so nostalgic, it's clean, it's soapy, relaxing, comforting. My daughter always says that this smells like me. Like, she says this perfume smells like me, and I actually don't think I've ever worn this around her, so it's really weird. I think she just associates it with like comfort, and it's a really good perfume. So the reason this is not with my quote-unquote personal collection, like actual collection, is because I just don't wear it that much anymore. I was wearing this to bed for quite a while, and it's a great perfume, and I wonder if I just shouldn't keep it. I might regret if I actually do declutter this one. So I wonder if I just shouldn't pull it out and keep it with my normal collection, because it is so nostalgic for me, and it's a really, really nice evening wearing to bed kind of perfume. So I don't know. Let's make two piles. Let's make a pile of whatever. I don't know what to do. So this is Mont Blanc Signature Parfum. This is one that a lot of people asked me to try out, and it's very, very popular. A lot of people love it. It comes in this like little milky bottle. This is so pretty. This is absolutely beautiful. This is like a clean, soapy, fruity vanilla. So there is some fruity note in the opening. Can't remember what it is. This reminds me a lot of Dama Bianca from Xerjoff. If you like Dama Bianca from Xerjoff, there's a good chance you'll like this one, and vice versa. It's like a mature, easy to wear, pretty, crowd-pleasing, everyday perfume. Absolutely beautiful. I just don't personally like it for myself. So that's why I don't wear this one. Just something about it I don't like. Okay, the next one, let's go with Note Vanille from M. Micallef. Now, this one I have raved about, and I absolutely love this perfume, you guys. This is a spicy, boozy, woody vanilla, and it's so gorgeous. It's one of my favorite vanillas, especially for the winter time. I think the reason I pulled it out is because A, it's no longer winter, so I haven't been wearing it as much, but also B, this actually I think has fallen to the bottom of my vanillas. I don't know if it's because of the booziness that's in there. It's stunning, and the dry down of this isn't very boozy. The dry down of this is more like sweet, sugary vanilla, so I'm wondering if I won't feel differently about this one when winter comes. I still love it, don't get me wrong. I don't know. I have other vanilla perfumes I prefer more is all, but I still really, really like that one. Like, for example, if I have to go with my gut instinct between these two vanillas, right now my gut instinct is I really like the Vanilla Woods. I don't know why. So take that for what you will. But Blue Turquoise from Armani Privé. Oh my goodness. This one, I have raved so much about this perfume. This is such a stunning jasmine cypress vanilla fragrance with ylang ylang. It's a beautiful, like spa-like, edge of the ocean near a forest type of vanilla. It smells very expensive. It's extremely long-lasting. It's very, very strong, very sensual. Unisex, leaning slightly feminine, but definitely very unisex. Like, I would love if my boyfriend wore this. I would think it smelled smoking hot on him. So the reason it's not in my main collection, you guys, is because, like I've explained in other recent videos, I just never wear it because it's so specific. It's such a specific perfume. It's not an easy grab and go for me. And so because of that, I don't end up wearing it. And, you know, it is starting to smell a little more masculine to me than I used to think. When I first smelled it, I didn't think it smelled masculine at all, but these days it is starting to smell more masculine to me. But it's really, 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 really good. So yeah, again, just one that I just don't wear. Next, we have Victoria's Secret Dream Angel. This is a roller ball. So I hate roller balls. This one's really fun. It's like a fruity vanilla, and it smells kind of a little bit cheap, but in a good way. It's got that like cheap Victoria's Secret smell that I kind of like. It's fun. I think the reason I don't wear this very often is because I absolutely hate the roller ball. But this is a really like fun, flirty, sexy. If you like Victoria's Secret, if you like obviously, if you like Britney Spears, if you like Victoria's Secret, I like this one. Yeah, but at the same time, it's not super special. But yeah, so that's why this one has kind of just like, this was kind of an impulse purchase. It's definitely not a must-have. Like if I'm ever decluttering my collection, this is not a must-have. This one here is Hugo Boss Deep Red. Now this one did I get this gifted to me or did I buy it? I think I purchased this one. And this is it's a gingery orange fragrance, and it's a little bit dated. It definitely does smell like the 90s, I think. It doesn't smell very modern. Kind of sexy. I don't absolutely love it. I have tried it on my skin and I just don't absolutely love it. Lasting power isn't great. It does smell a little bit old. Like, I mean, the juice itself actually smells old, like smells like it's gonna go bad. So I just am not enjoying this one at all. This one, like, I put it on my skin once and then I never smelled it again. So this is a definite, like, not going to be wearing or keeping that one. So this one here is from Juliana's Perfume. This is Inner Beauty exclusive. This is a dupe for Delina exclusive. And it's really good, but it gives me a headache. It's really, really good, but, you know, it's very similar to the original Delina exclusive, but there's something in here that does give me a bit of a headache. I'm not sure what it is. The original Delina exclusive also started giving me a headache, which is why I no longer have that one. But this is still one that I do recommend to people who are looking for a dupe for that Parfum de Marly perfume, because it's very expensive and this is so close, you guys. So I think that's the reason I hold on to this one, is because I do recommend it to people. I do like to talk about it in videos. Dolce & Gabbana, The Only One Intense. Now this one was recently gifted to me to share with you guys. I did a haul and I wanted to share with you perfumes that were people pleasers that you couldn't go wrong with. And this is definitely one of those perfumes. The reason it's not in my main collection is because I tried wearing it again, and there is still something in here that just for me personally doesn't work. This is like a jasmine coconut. What else is in here? It's a jasmine coconut vanilla, I think. Such a beautiful perfume, but there's something in here that really reminds me of Rouge Malachite, and I don't like Rouge Malachite. And there's just something in here that just does not work for me. That's really all I can say. But I think most people, sorry, there's children screaming outside. I think most people would love this. We also have Narciso Poudre. This is one that I recently also was gifted to share with you guys. And this was one of my favorite perfumes a couple years ago. It was one of the only perfumes I had. I think it was like the second or third perfume I purchased, actually. And this is a really beautiful, soft, feminine, powdery perfume. It's a little bit makeup-y, it's very musky, a little bit woody. I think there's also orange blossom in here. There's a sweetness to it. It's a really, really nice perfume. The reason it's in here is because, same reason I think that I decluttered it. I'm kind of over it. I'm kind of over the fragrance. Like, it's a beautiful scent, but I wore it so much in the beginning. So now we have a beautiful one. This is Armani C Eau de Parfum. As you guys know, if you watch my channel, I do prefer the Intense. That's the only reason this one is in here, and I haven't sold it yet. So if anybody wants this, let me know. I will let it go for a steal of a deal. It is pretty much full. Armani C is beautiful. It is absolutely breathtakingly stunning. The reason that I don't like it as much is because they have reformulated it since it first was released, and it does not smell the same as when it was first released. It's nowhere near as strong. It's so stunning, you guys, like absolutely beautiful, but I do prefer the Intense version, and I also have a backup version of a backup bottle of the Intense version, so there's just no need for me to keep this one. I also think the performance isn't very good with this one. So next we have another one from Juliana's, and this is Red Carpet Affair. This is a really beautiful Angelica and vanilla perfume. So this is beautiful, you guys. So stunning. This is a dupe for Guerlain's Angelique Noir, which I absolutely love. I love this scent so much. It's so pretty, so light, so feminine. The Angelica in here mixed with the floral notes and the little bit of a fruitiness that's in here is just incredible. I've never smelled anything quite like it. I just don't reach for it that often anymore. It's just not one of my favorite perfumes to wear anymore. And I know some people find it difficult to understand, like, if you love a perfume, even if you don't wear it, why wouldn't you keep it? A lot of people always ask me that. They're like, people always say, why don't you just use it up? Trust me, I'm not going to use it up. I have way too many perfumes. I work in healthcare. I can't wear perfume to work. I don't wear perfume every day. For someone who loves perfume, I don't wear it every day, so I will never, ever, ever use these up. So that is why I don't keep them in my normal collection, because they'll just go bad. This one here is from Guerlain. This is Eau de Lingerie, a new one to my collection. So this one is a really nice powdery soft vanilla-y perfume. Smells a little bit mature. It's very, very light. I think it's an eau de toilette, or it might even be an eau de cologne. I think it's an eau de toilette. And this is actually meant to spray like your linens and your garments with, like your clothing. So it's not very strong. It's very pretty. It's very ladylike and feminine and all of that. I'm underwhelmed with the performance, I think. It's really nice, but you know what I'm wishing I would have bought? I wish I would have bought the one that replaced French Kiss. What the heck is it called? Rose Cherie. I really wish I just would have bought that one, because that one would have had way better performance. And this one is just, it's gorgeous, but the performance is underwhelming me. So it does last a long time, but it just isn't a big enough perfume. So this one, I don't think I'm probably gonna end up holding on to. Okay. Next we have Victoria's Secret Tease Candy Noir. This one, I already told you guys my thoughts about this one when I first bought it. This one has like a darkness to it. I think it's like a raspberry tonka bean perfume. There's nothing wrong with it. It's quite nice, but I just don't like, there's something about it I don't like. I didn't like it when I first got it home. In the store, I really liked it, but in the store, it was mixed with all of these other perfumes that I had smelled, so it had a different smell to it. But once I got it home and tried it by itself, I didn't like it. So this is Marc Jacobs Decadence. Now this one, you guys, I go back and forth with this one so much. I love this perfume, but I don't always like wearing it. And at the same time, it's strong, it smells good, it lasts forever, it's very unique. It's like a green, plummy, vetiver fragrance. It's very sweet. Oh my gosh, it's so interesting and unique. Like, I don't know. And this one's discontinued, so I feel like if I let this one go, I'd regret it. Such a beautiful, unique scent, but I do not wear it. So that's why it's in this pile, because I just don't wear it. Okay, next let's go with Ariana Grande Cloud Intense. This one is in this pile simply because I have the original Cloud and I prefer the original Cloud. Not going to spend too much time talking about it. This is like a little bit more intense version of the original, but I just prefer the original. Next, we have another one from Victoria's Secret, Very Sexy Oasis. I liked this one until I found out what was in it. So there is tuberose in here. I'm not a fan of tuberose, so yeah, I thought I really liked it until I learned what was in it, and yeah, once I got it home, I realized that, and this was kind of like an impulse purchase. Like, I don't really know why I bought that one. It's very nice though, but okay. Next we have Britney Spears Sunset Fantasy, and this one actually gets really good ratings on Fragrantica, and I was hoping that it would be like a hidden gem, so I purchased it. And it's not bad. Excuse me, my voice is leaving me. It's not bad. It's like a whipped cream ambery. It's like a whipped cream ambery kind of peachy scent, like a fruity whipped cream amber. It's very, very nice. It actually has good longevity. It just isn't really my cup of tea. I think this one is probably better than the original Fantasy though, because it smells more expensive. It doesn't smell so much like a celebrity scent. So I have this huge bottle that I don't know what to do with because I'm not going to wear it, you guys. It is nice, but it's just not me. Speaking of Britney Spears Fantasy, now this is one that probably confused a lot of people because I did one video where I told people that this one was like, had immunity, like I wasn't gonna kick it out of my collection, and then it's like sitting over here, not in my collection. And the reason is I just have other perfumes that I wear more often, but I do still really like this perfume, so this is just sitting here because so as not to overwhelm my shelf essentially. But this one is just the original Britney Spears. I think there is kiwi, white chocolate, I want to say like cupcake. I don't even know what else is all in here. Yeah, it's just a girly, fruity, white chocolatey, cupcakey, flirty, fun, don't take it too seriously, boyfriend likes it, you know, it's just one of those kind of perfumes. I do like it. I don't plan to get rid of this one. I just like to keep it for like guilty pleasure purposes. But yeah, just not overwhelming my tray. Okay, my hand is getting sore. Next, let's do Coco Chanel. Or Coco Noir rather. So this one I owned before, decluttered it, brought it back. The reason it's sitting here is because as much as I love the way this smells, when I wear it, sometimes I feel like it's too spicy for me or something. It's a beautiful smelling perfume, and it's so stunning, you guys. Like, wow, every time I smell it, I'm like, oh, I think I just need to wear it more often. I'm gonna pull this one out actually and put it back on my shelf. It's a stunner, but again, I feel like it's very particular. Like, I would wear this for night out, little black dress, and the truth is I don't go out that often in a little black dress. So I just don't have a lot of places to wear this where I feel like it's appropriate, but maybe for the winter, like daytime in the winter, it might be better. So I really have my work cut out for me because I'm already trying to keep my collection small, and now I'm just pulling them back out. This one is Commodity Moss. This one was sent to me from Commodity, and it's a beautiful fragrance. It's very like fresh, green. It smells like a fresh rainfall. It smells like you're outside in a mossy forest after a fresh rainfall. It's just not my style, so that's why it's in here. Okay, I'm gonna try to whip through this a little bit faster because my poor hand is literally dying from holding the camera. And I still have like 20 perfumes to go through. So this one was sent to me from Micallef. This is Secrets of Love Spiritual, and this one smells like Herba Pura. The first spray of this is incredible. It's so beautiful, and this is very long lasting. It's incredible performance. If you like expensive perfumes and you like smelling expensive, definitely check out Secrets of Love Spiritual. It is bomb. It is just not my cup of tea because I don't like Herba Pura, and it also smells a lot like Tiziana Terenzi perfumes, and I don't like Tiziana Terenzi, at least not so far. There's just something, there's some sort of a DNA in the Tiziana Terenzi perfumes that I don't like. Next we have Mon Paris, the Eau de Toilette. I purchased this one in the beginning of summer, or spring rather, because I wanted fresh perfumes, and it's very nice. It's a really nice perfume. It's like a fresh, like fruity, floral. I think there's strawberry or raspberry or something in here. I just don't gravitate toward it. I think I just have to accept the fact that maybe Mon Paris is not for me. I don't know. But then I smell it and I like it all over again. Maybe I should wear this one to the gym and see how I feel about it. I don't know. So I'm kind of on the fence about this one. I'm gonna pull it out. I'm gonna try wearing it. Okay, next we have Viktor and Rolf Flower Bomb Midnight. I don't like this one. This one to me smells like old dead flowers and musk. So when I smelled this in Sephora, I liked it. And then when I actually bought a full-size bottle, I did not like it once I got it home. To me, it's the worst Viktor and Rolf that has been done. It's the only Viktor and Rolf that I don't like. Delicious Cotton Candy from, can't remember who makes this one, has a really strange cap on it. This one smells basically like Aquilina Pink Sugar. Yeah, it basically smells like Aquilina Pink Sugar, but it's a little bit different. It's like fresher, and there's a couple of nuances that make it different. And personally, I think Pink Sugar is much better. I would say if you have heard good things about this one and you're on the fence, don't even bother, just go with Pink Sugar. Because yeah, Pink Sugar is just iconic and so much stronger and just better than this one in my opinion. So this was kind of like a wasted blind buy fail. Okay, we're gonna switch hands because this hand is like literally red and sore. Okay, Delina. So a lot of people are gonna be wondering, why on earth would you have Delina? Sorry, it's not focusing. Why would you have Delina in this pile? So Delina, you guys, I love. It's so beautiful. I'm pulling it out of the pile. So the reason it was even in this pile to begin with is because sometimes when I wear it, it bugs me a bit. It is a very strong perfume and it can be headache inducing. And I know I'm not the only person who feels that way, but gosh, it's a stunning perfume. So pretty and so sexy. I'm gonna pull this one out. But I think what happened was, tell me if this happens to you, but when I'm PMSing, my nose changes, and I wore this during PMS week. That was a really big mistake because I got a headache and I was like, nope, this is not working. And I put it to the side, but it's a beautiful perfume and I usually do like it, so I'm actually gonna pull it out. Next, we have another Parfums de Marly. Now this is Oriana. This is a whipped cream berry, I think orange blossom or neroli or both is in here. This one is in this pile as opposed to being with my other ones because it's beautiful, but you know what I'm realizing? I'm realizing that orange blossom and neroli are not my cup of tea. I'm starting to figure out that pretty much every perfume I smell that's heavy in Orange Blossom and or Neroli isn't my cup of tea. There's something about it that bugs me. But this is such a pretty perfume. I haven't been enjoying it as much lately. I don't know why. So yeah, this one I'm truly on the fence about, you guys. I'm truly on the fence about it. I have a feeling it's not going to work out for me. Like, even now when I smell it, there's something bothering me. And the same thing happened with Love Don't Be Shy, Love Don't Be Shy Extreme. Like, all of those like sweet, orange blossomy, whipped creamy scents, they do not end up staying with me. So Elie Saab, Girl of Now. This one likes to play games with my heart as well. This is like a sweet pistachio, fruity fragrance. It's nutty. It's a little bit lactonic. It's very sweet. It comes in this super cute bottle. So good, but I don't think I can do it, you guys. I don't think I can do it. I've been going back and forth with this perfume for so long, and I just find it sickeningly sweet now. Like, in the beginning, when I first smelled it years ago, I loved it. And then a couple of years ago, I really liked it. And 6 months ago, I still liked it. And now I think I'm finding it sickeningly sweet. It's just too sweet for me. It smells so good and so like strong and irresistible, and I think it would be a compliment getter. It's too sweet for me. It gives me a headache now. This is Narciso Rouge. This is a very sexy, I think, orange blossom, iris, musky fragrance. This one is what I would consider to be the sexiest of all of the Narciso Cube perfumes. Yeah, it's really good. It smells like lipstick, orange blossom, musk. It's very feminine. It's very deep. My boyfriend used to love this on me. This was one of his favorite perfumes. I used to get so many compliments on this. I should probably dig it out. The reason it's sitting here is because I have other perfumes for nighttime, for like date night, that I just like so much more. That's why this one is here. Not that I don't like it. Right now it's like at the bottom for me. Now we have Juliet Has a Gun Lipstick Fever. This one's very nice. This was sent to me from Twisted Lily. The reason it's not in my pile is because, and I told you guys when I first smelled it, there's something in here that gives me a headache. I think there's ambroxan in here, if I'm not mistaken. And ambroxan is really funny with me. I get headaches. I think it's in here. So there's something in here that just really bothers my head. It gets in behind my eyes and it just bothers me. Next we have Tuile de Hermes. This is a soapy, I think is there ginger in here? I think there's ginger, sandalwood, I can't remember, the tuberose, I believe. Yeah, this is nice. This is very classy, very elegant, very sophisticated. My boyfriend doesn't like it at all. Yeah, he doesn't like it at all. To me, it smells like a rich girl soap, kind of. It's one that I do go back and forth with. I should really wear this one again and see how I feel about it. It's nice. It's a great signature scent. I just don't wear it. So next we have Zadig & Voltaire. This is her. This one I just brought back into my collection. I felt like trying it again. Like I've told you guys, I don't live anywhere near a store where you could smell this. So in order to smell it again, I had to actually repurchase it, which is okay because it was fairly inexpensive. This is a beautiful fragrance. It's also very long lasting. This is like a chestnut, whipped cream, pink pepper, jasmine, I think. It's really creamy and delicious, and my boyfriend loves this one. So this one, the reason it's still in here and not with my other perfumes is because there is still something in here that, I don't know, I find a little bit strong and almost a little off-putting in a sense. I don't know why. So I'm not done with it. I'm going to try wearing it around my boyfriend and see, you know. And I think you have to go light with this one because it is a very strong fragrance. Tom Ford Metalique. This smells like a aldehydic fresh vanilla dryer sheet. This smells like a clean girl working at a department store. Yeah, it's good, but I don't love it. I really liked it when I first smelled it. I really liked it when I first tried it out. Once I bought a bottle and brought it home, it was just kind of like, I mean, it's good. It's really good. It's still really good, you guys. I just don't ever reach for it. So that's that one. Nothing wrong with it. Metalique is gorgeous. It's really pretty. Okay, Vive la Juicy, Juicy Couture, the original. So I I feel like, did they reformulate this one? Because I loved this when it first came out. So I brought this bottle into my collection, hoping I would really like it. I love Gold Couture, like I told you. Bottle is so cute. However, once I brought it back, I don't know. It smells pretty much identical to Pink Couture. Like, it doesn't smell special anymore. It doesn't smell strong and sexy anymore the way that I remember it smelling. I much prefer Gold Couture. Gold Couture for me is hands down like 10 times better than any of these other couture perfumes. So yeah, this one just to me like fell completely flat, and I'm not sure if it's because it's maybe an older batch. I did get it from a discount store, so I don't know if it was just like an old batch sitting on a shelf for a long time. All right, I have to switch hands again. So this is Givenchy Haute Couture. This one, you guys, I still really like. Boyfriend loves it. I find it very sexy. This is like a raspberry. It kind of smells a little bit ashy, but in a really good way. Like, it smells like you've been out at a bar all night and it's the end of the night and you're going home and you were around people who were maybe smoking, but not in a bad way. Like, it doesn't smell dirty or gross. I don't personally like the smell of cigarettes, but there's something like ashy and smoky about it, but it's really good. It's also kind of peppery. It's a good one. It's a really good one. It's just sitting in this pile because, again, I do have other perfumes that I prefer for date night, but this is, I mean, there is a dent in here. I have worn it. And so yeah, it's not that I'm thinking or wanting to let this one go. I just have other perfumes I do prefer for date night. Okay, so next we have Black Opium Nuit Blanche. Now this one I did declutter, and I told you guys that I'm letting this one go because I have other Black Opium perfumes I prefer more. This is a beautiful perfume. There's nothing wrong with it. I just literally had like 5 Black Opium perfumes. I don't need that many. This one's also discontinued. If anybody wants this, let me know. I will give you a deal. It's a really creamy, it's so good. It's like creamy and a little bit lactonic and vanilla. It's a really nice version of Black Opium. I just don't need, I'm gonna end up pulling this out of the pile. I just don't need 5 Black Opiums, but I love this perfume, you guys. Next we have Ariana Grande REM. Now this one was my muse for so long. This was the only Ariana Grande perfume that I liked, and it is a gourmand sort of lavender scent. It smells kind of similar to Cloud, but more lavender. It's really nice. And I have good memories. I used to wear this all the time with my boyfriend in the evening in the wintertime when it was like really cold outside. So I always think about sitting on the couch with him and watching a movie and like cozying up, and it was so nice. And it is a really kind of a sexy perfume. There is a sexiness to this one. I should pull it out. I only put it in here because literally, you guys, I'll tell you, tell me if this has ever happened to you. One day I smelled this and I was just like, nope, don't like it that much anymore. It's just not doing it for me today. I don't know. It still is really good though. It still is really good. I should pull that one out. We're getting to the end. So we have Goutal Petite Cherie. This was gifted to me. This is a beautiful classic fragrance that a lot of people love, but I don't like it. No, there's something in here that bothers me. It's got a note of grass. It's like a grass and fresh floral fragrance. Kind of smells like, to me, what it smells like is like a grass shampoo. So it just doesn't vibe with me, but I know so many people love this, and this is like, there's like a cult following for this perfume. A lot of people really love it. So Petite Cherie from Goutal, absolutely stunning. And I love Goutal fragrances. Goutal makes some beautiful fragrances, but this one just doesn't work for me. Next we have Aquilina Pink Sugar Creamy Sunshine. So this is like their tropical version of Pink Sugar, I guess. This one has frangipani in it. It's good, actually. It's actually good. Yeah, I don't know. I like it, but there's something in here that bothers me. There isn't any listed. There's no like C notes listed, but when I get this on my skin, you guys, I can swear that I smell like ocean C notes, and sometimes those make me feel sick. Let me know if you know what I'm talking about. This is really nice though. This is like a lighter, happy yellow flower, like summertime version of Pink Sugar. It is really good. It just, yeah, I don't know. It just isn't quite doing it for me. So huge 100 ml bottle. Let me know if anybody's interested. This one's also discontinued too, I think. Now we have La Vie Belle. Now La Vie Belle, this one I honestly think I've come to terms with it, you guys. I do not think I can wear this one. I've talked about it in previous videos. In fact, I think I did a declutter with this one in it. I just can't do it anymore. When this first came out, I loved it. And then again, I still really, really liked it. And about a year and a half ago, you guys, I really enjoyed wearing this one. I thought it smelled so amazing, but it's too strong for me. There's something in here that is just too strong for me. I just can't do it anymore. I don't know what it is, but if you can relate, you probably know what I'm talking about. There's something that I just can't do anymore. So it's gorgeous, it's great, it's got good longevity, it's very feminine, but I just can't do it. And then we have Victoria's Secret Bare Vanilla. I no longer have the body spray, I don't think, and this is the lotion that goes with it. Really, really nice. I'm not really big into scented lotions, if I'm honest, you guys. And the Bare Vanilla body spray was really good, but it was too plain for me. It was too much of a plain vanilla. I like a little bit more going on in my vanilla perfumes, not just like musk and vanilla, and that's what this is. This actually smells like Indult Tea Hoda. If you're looking for like an affordable version of Indult Tea Hoda, which is a ridiculously long-lasting, good-smelling vanilla, this smells pretty much the same. Okay, now we have a little bottle of Jo Malone Mimosa and Cardamom. This was actually my boyfriend's. It's an old bottle. It's like 2 years old, and the reason I have it is because I decluttered his colognes for him because I know what he wears and what he doesn't. And so I just like took it out of his collection because he doesn't wear it anymore. And it's literally sitting there going bad. And I have a full bottle of Mimosa and Cardamom myself. So this one, if anybody's interested in like getting this for like a steal, I'll sell it to you for super cheap. And then you can kind of get a feel for if you like the scent or not. It still does smell good. It still does smell really, really good. In fact, I would say it's almost creamier now than when we first got it. Okay. Next we have Byredo Blanche. Now this one was also gifted to me, and this is a very fresh, clean, aldehydic, soapy fragrance. It smells a lot like, almost like Dove bar soap. It's a good one. It's a really, really good one. It's very clean, very sophisticated, very classy, very effortless, very like everyday going to work, like if I had an office job. And if you just want to smell clean and soapy and just clean, really, this is the one. I think there's also sandalwood in here as well. So it does have like a creaminess in the dry down, but ultimately it kind of does smell like laundry detergent and soap. So kind of depends on what you like. And this is also a limited edition bottle. That's why the bottle lid is white. And we have 2 left. Okay. So this is Valentino Donna Born in Roma Coral Fantasy. This one I meant to do a video and come back and tell you guys my thoughts. I really liked it when I first got it. This is like a kiwi, shampoo-y, fresh fragrance. It doesn't smell at all like the original Donna Born in Roma or the original Donna. It just smells very like... Speaking of Donna, where's my Donna? It must still be in the closet. I was like, where's my Donna? Anyway, so the reason... First of all, I really love the way this smells. And this is, I can't get the lid off. This is great for the gym and great for hot days. The reason that I have pulled it out is because the dry down of this, you guys, reminds me of Adidas Moves for Her, which I used to wear when I was 16, and I hate that perfume now. It reminds me of a really bad time in my life, and also it smells dated. So the opening and the mid of this is great, but the dry down on my clothing really, really gives me Adidas Moves vibes. So that's really it. It's good until it dries down, and then I'm like, And we have finally reached the last one. Hallelujah. So this is Miss Dior Absolutely Blooming. And you guys know how I feel about this one. So I like it a lot. It's a raspberry, powdery. Oh, it's so pretty. So beautiful. And the reason it's sitting here is because I'm kind of hoping it ages a little bit and gets stronger, because when I smelled this in store, it was a lot stronger and their tester was older. So some perfumes actually get better as they age, and I think this is one that is going to get better as it ages. This one also I think is discontinued, which is a real shame because I know a lot of people love this one, myself included. I think it's stunning, and I'm not ready to let go of this one. I'm not ready to let go of it. I still do prefer the original Miss Dior, but this one is absolutely beautiful, very sophisticated and classy and feminine. And yeah, so it's just sitting here because I don't wear it at the moment. So you guys, that is pretty much it. Those are all the perfumes I did not include in my quote unquote like personal collection, and now you can see why. So this pile here is all perfumes that I'm not going to be keeping for the most part. Like Oriana, yeah, I'm pretty sure I'm not going to be keeping Oriana. So all those perfumes there, you can expect that those will be in my epic end of the year declutter that I will be doing, unless for some reason I change my mind or I decide that I want to bring one of them into my collection. Oh, I forgot one. Cheirosa 40. Brazilian Crush Cheirosa 40, beautiful black amber, plum and vanilla. I'm just kind of over this scent. I wore it a lot for a while. As you can see, there's like quite a good chunk missing. I was wearing this to the gym and I'm just kind of like tired of it. So I just don't love it as much anymore. Plain and simple. And this pile here are perfumes that I'm not ready to let go of, or I'm not planning to let go of, except for the Nuit Blanche. I don't think I need to keep that one. But these are ones that I still really like, or I refer to them in videos. And then these are ones that I think I'm gonna pull out and try wearing again. So that's pretty much it, you guys. I'm gonna go ahead and clean this all up now and put them all back in their respective boxes. But I did wanna do this video because I didn't want people to be super confused and not understand like why, if I have so many perfumes, I don't do them all as one big collection, because it's just how it is. Yeah, so I hope that you guys enjoyed watching and hearing my thoughts on all of these fragrances, and I'll see you all very soon in my next video. So that's it for today's video, you guys. Thank you so much for watching. I hope that you enjoyed hearing my thoughts on these perfumes, and I'll see you all very soon in my next one. Bye for now.